All right. So this two-headed ogre, both heads kind of confused at King Nobody. Okay, that's where we ended off. Right after that, you guys noticed it's pretty visibly obvious that the one head, the one that was woken up, by the slap in the face, appears to be falling asleep again already. His eyes are getting, are drooping, and his head's kind of nodding down. Okay. So you see one of the head that had been woken up is already falling asleep again. Okay. The other one is like, "Are you ready for your challenge?"
Yes.
Maybe. That depends.
Yes.
Like, choose the smartest among you.
That would be
My
me.
volunteer is
Okay,
tribute.
it's not Carrot. No.
Karen,
Okay.
I
Let's
think
see.
He sees you. He sees Sebastian's hand raised, King Nobody, and Karen.
my
Choose-
I'm
He's like,
Sebastian.
which one should I choose? Two of you are the
King
smart.
Nobody. King Nobody. King Nobody. Choose King Nobody.
You want me to choose King Nobody?
Or
Okay.
me. That
y'all.
works too. But I'm not the smartest.
So Fang, do you want to make a persuasion check? Are you trying to
Yes.
persuade him to
Yes.
choose King Nobody? Yeah.
16.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, yes, a king. Why not? Kings are smart.
Not really. That depends.
It really does depend, though.
It's like, you don't seem to have much confidence in your king or your companion, whoever he is.
I do.
I prefer to call him King Mushbase.
Well, I kind of confidence in him, but I have confidence in a bigger king.
King of the bathrobes.
The king of the bathrobes. Anyway, all right. So Sebastian, he kind of
To the
motions
lavish
to you
Really
to stand by, next to him. He kind of motions to you to stand in front of him. Okay. And he's just standing there, one hand resting on his wooden table. The table's probably about 9 feet high, so you can't even see what's up on the table from your vantage point. Okay. As you came down the stairs, though, you could see it was just an empty table, large but empty. But anyway, he's just standing there with his hand resting on it. He's probably about, maybe 15, about 15 feet tall. Pretty big guy. So he asks you a question, okay? And I will read you the question, but you're going to have to make a history check. He's asking you a question about Impulter's history. Okay, so if you want to.
Wait, no one told me there was going to be a pop quiz.
I was hoping for
I didn't prepare for
This
this.
is not the challenge I signed up
At
for.
least it's not math.
At least it's not us trying to crush his face, because I feel like we fail at that.
So before he asks the question to, King Nobody, we'll call him that, he does say there's 2 rules to this challenge. No cheating and no cheating. Okay. So,
What is cheating?
Cousin Osiris, don't worry.
so tell me, I'm going to make a roll for him, and then I'll read you the question. So, what was your roll? And are you just making a straight across history check? What'd you get, Sebastian? Can you hear me? Sorry, you're breaking up or something. Not taken.
16.
16. Okay. So as soon as he starts asking this question, Sebastian, you recognize the answer immediately. Okay. It's basically about during the early part of the dynasty, like the dynasty that you're in. Okay, who was the first king, and you know it right off the top of your head. You're like, oh yeah, and you spout it off really quickly. Okay. He's like, not bad. Not bad. Now, who's next? King Nobody passed.
It's me. I'm next.
Wait. Are we choosing the smartest among us? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, what are we picking next?
What?
It's random, okay? And I'm persuading him to choose me.
Okay.
I got a 17 on that.
All right. He looks at the monk next. He's like, all right.
Plus, I'm
Are you
relatively-
ready for this? It's like, you get a test of strength. And he picks up the monk. Okay.
Yes! Yes!
He sets the monk on the table, okay, so that you can reach him. And he puts his arm on the table. He's gonna do an arm. It's like a arm wrestling challenge.
Karen, you look visibly disappointed.
Don't worry, you're not the only one.
The monk just
We're
froze.
about to get a monk with a broken arm.
Look at Peter's image. That's awesome.
Pause.
All right, now he's back. Okay.
Oh, he's
So,
foggy.
Fang, this is going to be a strength challenge for you. Okay. So you get a roll, probably athletics or, yeah, athletics check for you. Okay. And tell me what you roll. So you guys can kind of see the ogre is big. His arms are huge. He looks extremely strong.
How is this even fair? He's like 30 times
Oh,
smaller.
He
Well, I
kinda-
got a 19.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he rolled a 6. So even with his bonuses, like maybe it's the strategy or the technique that the monk uses, but as he tries to push down, you kind of spring back with your legs. You kind of like a spring and you push back really fast, okay? And then putting your full body weight onto his hand, okay? It knocks it down to the table. He's like, you did it. Okay, he's very shocked, okay?
You're not the only one.
Okay. So he says, all right. He picks up the monk and puts him back down on the floor. You passed. Who's next?
What happens if you don't pass?
I guess we'll find
I
out.
don't want to know.
I say we send Karen next.
Yeah, Karen
Yeah.
Karen looks disappointed that she hasn't. That she didn't
She's
get
gonna
chosen.
have a test of patience. Just calling it.
Can't
Don't
wait.
give him ideas.
All right, Karen. So he says, all right. He says, out of the triad, who does the king favor most? Okay. And you can make a religion check, Karen. This is a religious question, okay? Or history, religion or history.
When are ogres religious?
That's,
I didn't get that one.
that's pathetic. That question is way too easy. Try
I
again.
always thought they were atheists.
So Karen, go ahead and make a roll. He's asking of the triad, who does the king favor most?
I know, and I said I'm not going to answer that. It's too easy. Pathetic. Ask me a better one.
Please just answer the question.
Yes,
No.
Karen.
No,
please.
How hard can it be?
He's like, make an answer.
Dude, he's like super tall and
This is an
Wide.
attack to my dignity. I will not answer the question.
His
I will
eyes
fight
get
you.
really big. Okay. He starts slapping the face of his other head.
You will
Wake
not
up.
fight.
Wake
Karen.
up. Wake up. Okay. You see the other face wake up. His eyes are big. He's like, whoa. And the other one looks at him like, Henry, I told you to stay awake. She won't answer the question. Okay.
Yeah,
You see Henry's eyes getting bigger. Like, she what? His eyes are just getting really big. Okay.
I'll answer the question, just not that one. It's too boring.
It's like, you don't pass. And it looks like the ogre's going to try and kick you, Karen. What do you want to
I'd
do?
like to see him try.
You can either, if you're just standing your ground, he's making
I'm
an
going to
attack
kick
on
him
you.
first.
no.
I
Okay,
didn't
make
get
a
like
roll.
the
Make an
last
attack roll,
Aggressive.
Karen. He's definitely attempting to kick you.
about to be banned. Banned by the
Like,
ogre.
kill the king
22.
Ogre.
22. So your attempt was to kick him first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you run up and you kick him right in the toe. Okay, you stub his toe pretty good, and then he kicks you right after that. Okay. So you probably did maybe like 3 or 4 points of damage, whatever that was. When he kicks you, you fly through the air. Okay, and go flying up the stairs about 10 or 15 feet. Yeah, and that gives you about
A broken
yeah.
rib.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
A
Yeah.
broken rib and a ton of medical
Dang it.
bills.
Karen,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
out of
unconscious.
spells. I'm almost out of spells. So I swear, if you're unconscious again.
I'm very unconscious.
Are you? Okay. So you guys, the rest of you notice, the angry guy named Henry, the guy has to wake him up. Okay. His eyes start drooping again almost immediately after they kick Karen, and Henry falls asleep. Okay.
What is wrong with this guy?
Narcolepsy.
Okay. Then the other head that's still awake, he looks at Ejal and Vanji. He's like, "Who's next?"
Damn.
Him.
You both point at each other. That guy.
Okay, I'll go.
Don't die.
Won't worry.
Okay.
I
He
won't,
looks at you and he's like,
I won't do it,
Before
Karen.
I'm going to ask him a question. May I please go
Sorry.
go my idiotic companion.
okay, so I'm sorry, what was the question? Did you ask him a question or?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if I can go back, if I'm allowed to go back and heal my companion and then come back.
He's like, "You're a king and you're asking me for permission."
Well, it is your room. This is your house. I am a guest in your abode. It is only fair that I ask you first. Is it not?
It's like, go.
Thank you.
All right, so for Ejal, he asks you a question about magic, okay? So you can either make an intelligence check or a magic, what is it called?
Arcane.
Arcane, yeah.
Yeah, arcane or something like that.
The question he asks you is, if a wizard wants to cast a fireball, what school of magic must he use? And nobody can help him. Okay, so make a roll. Tell me what you roll. Or if you know it off the top of your head, you can just say it right now.
16. I don't know it off my top of my head.
Okay, 16. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're able to remember, even though of course you haven't really done that kind of thing. So yeah, you're able to spout off to him the school of magic. He's like, not bad. You pass. Now, Vanji, or no, he doesn't know your name. Sorry. He's like, you down.
Hi. Yes.
Are you ready?
I cannot answer. Is that the question?
Are you ready for your challenge?
Maybe.
It's like, you and I will race down the stairs.
I
Whoever-
should have done that one.
Whoever wins,
Go down the stairs.
I should have.
he's like, first one to touch the wall wins.
Just roll down the stairs.
Okay, so you see the stairs going down. I mean, you have dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can still see him. It's definitely going down into the dark, but you're able to see at least 60 feet ahead of you. There is a cold wind blowing up, and go and make a perception check.
Perception. I got a 16.
Okay. Yeah, you look and you can see it appears to be a lot of ice that is forming on the walls, probably on the stairs themselves from what you can see. So he's getting ready to run down the stairs. Anything you'd like to do, or just you want to just run for it when he says
I'm
go?
gonna walk myself down the stairs by using my fire to catapult me.
So you're going to launch yourself down the stairs?
Yes.
You're basically throwing your body down the stairs, right?
Yeah, essentially, try to get past as many stairs as possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my athletics to kind of balance myself, but I might take some damage.
Okay.
Or my acrobatics, actually.
So you're intending to kind of land on the stairs and like, what is your
Take-
intention?
Like take a giant leap down as many stairs as I can.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make an athletics check. And we'll just have it kind of combined initiative athletics.
27.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
He rolled a 5. So even with his like bonuses, like, so as he's about to start moving, he's kind of slow to get started. You jump about over maybe 5 or 6 steps. And as you land, you kind of position your boots. So you're actually sliding down the stairs basically, because there is ice covering them. And so by the time he's just down maybe like halfway, you kind of slam into the wall at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. You will take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from that, but you've definitely won the contest. Okay. Back
I'm on
to
3 health, by the way.
yes, you're feeling that. Back to Karen and Perseus. Perseus, what did you do for Karen, and what was your hit points at, Karen?
I was at -3, and now I'm at 19 minus 3.
Okay, so he got you some hit points there. Okay. All right, so you are conscious again. So the ogre turns and looks at you guys. He kind of motions to Banji to come back up the stairs, towards the rest of the group and the fireplace. He's like, well, you should all be proud of yourselves, except for that one. He points at Karen. Okay.
That's to be expected.
And then he says, so you've passed this test. Now the second test.
Wait.
Oh,
we
what?
didn't
No.
agree to this.
I can claim guest rights.
Okay, he says, I must warn you.
I've only got 3 hit points left. If I don't make it, just go on without me.
Someone heal him.
You should all turn back. Do not go down these stairs.
Okay.
I run down the
Huh?
stairs.
He kind of
promptly.
folds his arm and like he stands there like right in the middle of the hallway, So he's positioned himself by the table and just sort of like standing in front of you guys, to block you from going down the stairs. And he says that to you.
Wait.
You can't just say not to go down the stairs and expect us to not go down the
Karen,
stairs.
Karen,
Bye. I'm gonna go
before you do this,
back up
I'm
the stairs
going to
like I
do
was told.
Karen,
What? That's what the tokens are.
before this, I'm going, Mr. Matter and Henry. We as a group collectively claim guest rights in your abode.
What?
What is your intention there? Like just as a DM, this is out of character, but
That'll make him try and kill us even more. You know that. He
Just
probably
say.
has spikes on
no
his
claim
teeth.
guest rights. Just guest rights is just basically claiming like ground rules. Like you can't if somebody claims guest rights, you can't say murder them in their sleep, etc.
okay.
Well, we're not sleeping there, and I am going
Yeah,
down
he
the
just
stairs.
kind of nods his head at you, Perseus. Any other actions? So Ajal was going back up the stairs. Fang, what are you doing?
So he said our next challenge was not to go down the stairs.
Well, he said, first he said, now it's time for the second challenge. And then he said, you are not to go down the stairs. And he kind of stands and, folds his arms and stands there in front of you guys.
Now,
Are you purposefully ignoring me? Because I said I wanted to go down the stairs like 10 times now.
Are you talking to your group?
Wait a minute. I went down the stairs.
you went back up.
We have
I
Vanji.
know.
He waited
Well,
until
why
you
am I
came
not
back.
allowed to go down the stairs all of a sudden?
So you're asking him that?
Yeah.
Okay. He just kind of glares down at you, shakes his head.
Did you see any tokens when you were down there? What was down there? Just
I don't know. I was more focused on the fact that I took hit points and I'm dying.
I
Well,
come
if Karen
back.
didn't do a stupid thing, I would be able to heal you. I can't.
That's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
So Fang and the rest of you guys are all just standing there. Ajal's worked his way up the steps a little ways. Other actions you want to take or just discussion? What do you want
I'm
to do?
gonna ask him. So is our challenge not to go down the stairs, or are we just like what's our challenge?
He doesn't respond. He's just standing there.
Going to shove past him and go down the stairs.
I'm going to hold Karen back.
Okay, then roll initiative and roll for your actions. So Karen, you're trying to run and move past
Literally, the
this.
only
I'm
person
trying
in
to run
danger
and
is
slide
you if you
underneath
get in
him
my
as
way.
this is all going
You
on.
just want to go down the stairs.
All right, so each of you make an initiative roll.
20.
We'll just make an initiative / action roll, okay? So tell me what
Net
you get.
20.
Net 20, nice.
I got a
20.
net 20.
So Perseus,
Why
you got
is
a 20?
everybody 20s? I got an 8.
All right, so yeah, he even with the nat 20, he's able to stop 2 of you. Karen, he's able to easily stop you. He reaches
Oh,
down.
no, I was holding Karen back.
Oh, that was your attempt to hold Karen back, right?
Yeah.
And you got a nat 20. Okay, so Karen, you actually get kind of held back by Perseus, and then as Vanji goes forward, he's about to slide kind of between the ogre's legs. The ogre comes down and smashes him with his fist, okay? Doing, so you get, that's 7 points of damage on Vanji as he comes
Okay,
down.
someone heal him. Thomas, can you do healing?
Yes,
I
Thomas,
can't
please.
see
I'm
what's
over
happening.
here.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's actually up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run after him because I know that Sebastian can't do anymore, so I'm gonna run after Thomas.
All right, so Vanji, are you now unconscious? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so Vanji's unconscious. He looks up at Perseus and Karen and says, he starts slapping Henry's face again. Okay, it's like, wake up, they're trying to get through. Okay,
I'm not. I'm just standing here. Actually, I'm running away.
oh, you're
Forgot
running
about
away.
that. I'm running to get Thomas.
Oh yeah, so you run up the stairs. Okay. So yeah, Thomas, you probably would at least hear some of this, at least echoing through the
I
halls.
might consider not going down the stairs if you tell me why we can't go down.
He just glares down at you again, shakes his head, and as Henry's waking up, his eyes, get big again. He's like, and the one head is talking to Henry, and he's like, they're trying to get through.
I'm not. I'm trying to prevent them from coming through.
Why? What are we supposed to do then? If we're not going to go, we might as well leave. Why are we just
Talk
standing
to
here?
him.
He's gone illiterate. Every time we say something to him, he's just like, "Ugh." That's
We
Okay.
decided that
So-
simple
I'll give Perseus, go and make a persuasion check because you're trying to kind of calm down Henry. Henry seems to be the more violent of the two. So I'll give you a persuasion check as Henry wakes up here. What's that?
so
16?
that's correct.
16.
Okay. So yeah, Henry kind of glares at you, and then he looks over the other head, and he's like, John, that one's not doing anything. And then Henry's head starts to fall back asleep again. Okay.
What one?
The one that's always
Sebastian.
asleep. Henry's the one that keeps falling asleep. Okay.
No. Didn't Henry just say that one's not doing anything?
Yeah, he pointed
about
at
Sebastian.
Perseus. He pointed at Perseus
Yeah,
and said, that one's
Perseus.
not doing anything. Okay.
What?
He fell back asleep.
Was that like
So
sleep
Fang,
talk? I don't
you have
understand.
reached Ajal. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell him, all right, come here, come heal Vanji. He is knocked out.
Hi.
The ogre thing punched
Vanji,
him.
go and make your death
in the
saving roll
stomach,
because
'cause
you're
he
just
tried to
laying
go
there on the
down-
ground.
Okay.
You have to get above a 10 to pass the first one.
And I roll just a regular d20 or?
Yeah.
Okay. Two.
Okay, so you failed the first one. So Ajal and Fang, what are your actions? And then Perseus and Karen, what do you want to do?
Go down the stairs.
You want to try and go down the stairs again?
I'm not going to try. I'm going to go down the
I'm-
stairs.
Perseus, you see Karen moving in the direction of the stairs again. Action.
I'm gonna come back.
Okay, so Ajal's coming back down the stairs. Fang, what are you doing?
Yes, my name's saying King Nobody. The ideas are flowing in. I am going to persuade John and Henry the ogre to lean down so they can see me.
To what?
Closer.
Lean down
I'm
so
going
they can see you.
persuade them to like come down so I can see them face to face.
Okay. So how do you do that? You just tell them like, come down here so I can see you face to face.
Come hither.
All right. So Karen, you're just walking forward. Go ahead and make a roll for you, Karen.
I never said anything about walking. I'm running.
Okay. So Karen's running. Perseus, go and make a roll for your persuasion. Okay.
I got 23. Wait, what am I rolling for?
Okay.
How did I get a
So
23?
Perseus starts talking, and John, the one that stays awake all the time, he kind of leans down. He starts looking at Perseus. He doesn't even pay attention to Karen at all. Karen runs past, starts running down the stairs. Okay.
Yes. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Vaughn, go and make your death save, your second roll. Okay. Ajal and Fang, you are back down the stairs now to the
I'm
landing.
going to grab out my dagger and blind one of his eyes.
No!
Pulling out his dagger and trying to stab him in the eye. Okay.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll. Vaughn, you
I
make your death save.
got-
disobey his
I
will.
got an
Don't do that!
You're just gonna stab him in the eye? That seems morally
Sorry,
right.
Vaughn,
to me.
what'd you get? A 10?
I got
I'm
an 8.
gonna run and try to tackle
Eight.
him.
Yikes.
Oh, not this again.
Okay, Vanji just failed his second death save.
I'm gonna heal him using lay on hands.
And I'm running over to Sebastian and tackling him.
I got
Perseus
21 on
tackling
the
him over.
attack roll.
Okay, 21 on the attack roll. Fang, I'll give you give me a roll to see if you can get there before he does this.
What role would that be?
Just make it an attack roll / initiative like I do. We're combining the two.
Okay.
So Vanji, you heal 10 hit points, looks like, from Ajal.
Because
And Fang, let me know if you get above a 21, because that's what Perseus rolled. So you see Perseus stabbing.
Oh my gosh.
What?
John Henry.
John Henry.
I am such an idiot.
Fang, what'd you get? I'm waiting for
For
your.
attack, I got a 24, and for initiative, I got a 14.
So what'd you get for the 24?
Attack.
Okay, so you roll. What did you roll though? Because that's with your bonus, son, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're just trying to. What is your goal? What's your attempt? What are you trying to do?
Just like attack, like
Are you
stop
trying to
him.
grapple? Are you trying to stop him? Like, okay.
Yeah, like stop him from stabbing.
Okay,
the
so yeah,
guy
you
in
see
the
Perseus grabs his knife, he pulls it back, he's about to stab it into the eye of this ogre thing, and you just kind of grab the back of his arm as he's pulled it back and hold him.
great, now the giant will kill both of you.
No, I'm stopping it from. I'm stopping him from,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna like pull him back away from the
Karen,
giant.
you have,
so the giant
you have
doesn't
run
kill
down
him.
the steps. Karen, you're
Sorry,
down at the
Karen.
bottom of the stairs now, and you see the passage going down to the right. It's very dark down there, so you are in the dark, and you don't have anything lit up as far as I know. It's also very cold.
I'm just gonna keep going for it anyways.
Okay, so you go around the corner and you're working your way down the steps. You can kind of put your hand on the wall and feel your way down, in the darkness. Okay. All right, so you guys see Karen disappear around the corner, those of you who are paying attention. And Banji is now conscious again. Henry sees, or John, I'm sorry, Henry's asleep. John sees all this happening with the almost attempted a dagger in the eye. And let's see what he does. Okay, he kind of stands up and just folds his arms again. He seems kind of just unimpressed. Okay. He's not really doing anything to you guys. So you guys are all there except for Karen. Karen has, worked her way down around the corner. Okay. What would you like to do now?
Shoot a
Is it
crossbow bolt in his eye.
Is the Ajal down the stairs yet, or did he just
Yeah,
come to get me?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're kind of right at the feet of the ogre right now because he, had punched you before you slid through his legs. So you guys are all kind of crowded around by his feet.
I'm gonna make a break for it.
I'm gonna pull him back.
Which direction are you going, Vanji? Down or up?
Down the stairs.
Okay. Perseus and Fang, what are your actions? So you got Ajal
I
going
am
back up.
going to.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm
pull.
once again gonna try-
Bungie
I'm gonna
back.
try to distract the giant to let them down, but I don't want to go down too.
Okay,
Actually,
so Fang, you want to
yeah.
try and distract this thing? Ajal, you're trying to stop Vanji from going down. And Perseus, what was your action?
I'm gonna try and blind him with a crossbow bolt to the eye.
And then
Okay.
I'll break your crossbow. Stop it.
Okay. All right, so Perseus and Fang go and make rolls against each other, and then it's Vanji versus Ajal, okay? And these can be, basically attack rolls. You can add your bonuses in, okay? Because you're all basically attacking each other. What's that, Perseus? I didn't hear.
16.
What's that, Perseus?
16.
16. Okay, Fang, what'd you get?
A 19.
Okay. So yeah, you push his crossbow to the side, okay, or push his arm, and the crossbow bolt flies off and hits the wall, okay. Vanji versus Ajal, go and make your rolls.
30-20.
I got 21.
Okay. So yeah, Ajal is reaching for Vanji. Vanji just barely slips out of his grasp, okay. And let me just see if the giant thing is able to.
But I kind of want to stop and ask him what's the problem.
Always, you're like, what? Explain how you do that.
Because I thought he was coming to attack me, so I slid underneath him. But I want to know why he tried to stop me.
Okay, so are you trying to get past him or just talk to him?
Talk to him.
Okay. So yeah, as you run forward and ask him that, he just kind of glares down at you again. Shakes his head. Okay.
I think we should all just wait now. Just wait. Because one of us already got in. So we'll just wait and see how that works out.
Okay.
Dagger to the eye.
Sorry, what's that, Perseus?
Gotta cast spiritual weapon and have a dagger go into his eye.
Oh my, okay. So you're gonna attack him? Okay.
I'm gonna
Make your attack
longsword
roll.
Sebastian.
Yes. 20. 30, 20.
All right, I think you said dirty 20, so that is a hit. Roll your damage.
Ouch.
Four. Okay. So you hit him, not in the eye, but you definitely hits him in the face. He roars out, "Arrgh! Why'd you have to do that?" Yeah. He starts slapping the other guy in the face. Okay, he's gonna try and kick Perseus. Okay.
I'm not even gonna try and slap him.
That is a 15 to hit. Perseus, does that hit you or no?
I have an AC of 18.
Okay, so maybe you block him with your shield or something. I don't know what you do, but you dodge out of the way. Okay, so he misses you. The other face, Henry's waking up now, and he's going to take an action to try to punch Perseus. Yeah. And that is a 17 to hit, so he barely misses you as well. Okay, so they're both attacking Perseus, attacking them. Okay. How about the rest of you guys? Are you gonna?
Look,
I'm gonna grab Perseus and start pulling him back up the stairs.
Okay. So go ahead and make I guess just a regular attack roll on that. How about Ajal and Vanji? What do you want to do?
Karen, are you okay?
You're calling down the stairs. Okay, so Karen, let's go back to you for a second.
Make a noise if you're alive. If
Okay,
you're
so
dead, don't say anything.
you would probably still hear a faint voice, Karen, calling down. So you could make a noise back if you want.
Did the giants even know I was down there, or did you just give it away?
Is that what you're asking, or are you just thinking that in your head?
I don't do thinking, but I guess I'll call back since you already called me. So yeah, I'll be like, hi, or something smart like that. Anyways,
No.
what's happening to me?
So Karen, as you work your way down these steps, it definitely feels more icy on the walls, like you're feeling very cold. And the temperature is dropping even more. It feels like you've entered into like a winter state. Like you're okay by it because you're a barbarian. You're kind of used to cold and heat and all that, but you know you can't stay in this temperature too long.
Okay,
It's very
so
dark. What's that?
I'm gonna walk faster.
Do you have a light source? Because
No.
you
Yeah,
can't see. in the dark.
she's working her way down in the dark. And so Karen, just make a regular like dexterity check just to see if you can get down without slipping or anything on the ice because it's getting really
Oh,
quite
that's a
cold.
good idea. I should just slide down the whole thing.
No.
I'm gonna get a running start and just because that's way faster.
Very well. So I guess make a dexterity check to see if you can avoid getting damaged from this attempt.
18.
18. Okay. So yeah, you start kind of sliding your way down and you get down to one landing and it takes another turn and go down another landing. So now you're out of earshot of the rest of the company. Okay, so we'll get back to you in a second. Perseus, what's your action for the next round, just so I'm aware what you're doing as these things are trying to attack you? Oh yeah, Fang, what was your role to try and grapple?
Oh, I got a 23.
23? Okay. So Fang is trying to pull you back, Perseus.
I'm
He's
going to say only an idiot would believe a king named Nobody.
What?
say that again.
Kind of froze up.
Okay, I'm going to say only a fool would believe in a king named Nobody. Okay.
We'll end this little session. So Fang, you're definitely able to pull him back towards the stairs, and we will continue on from there in just a moment.
See ya.